shocking setbacks can change the entire narrative of a sports season. And right now, that's exactly what's happening at UCLA. After a crushing 35-10 home loss to New Mexico, speculation and debate about DeShaun Foster's future as head coach are reaching fever pitch. Let's break it down. In just the second year of Foster's leadership, the Bruins have stumbled to an 0-3 start. That's not just disappointing, it's downright alarming for a program with UCLA's ambitions. Their Week 3 loss came at the hands of a New Mexico team many predicted would finish near the bottom of the Mountain West. Yet the Lobos ran wild for nearly 300 yards. Even more troubling, the UCLA defense has now failed to keep a single opponent below 30 points this season. Offensively, the situation is just as dire. Dynamic transfer quarterback Nico Iamaleava lacks the necessary support, and the Bruins managed only 10 points in this game, underscoring their struggles for firepower. But here's where it gets controversial. Discipline problems continue to dog the Bruins. They were flagged 13 times for 116 yards against New Mexico, an improvement over the previous week's 14 penalties for 129 yards against UNLV, but still a major red flag. Coach Foster was visibly frustrated, admitting, "You can try to instill discipline, but if the players don't execute, what else can you do?" His disbelief was palpable, adding, "I've never experienced anything like this. We need answers." What makes this slide so shocking is how much progress UCLA had shown just a year ago. In the back half of the 2024 season, the Bruins gathered steam, stringing together impressive Big Ten wins against strong competition. Fast forward to now. Not only are they winless, but they've lost consecutive games to clubs outside the power conference structure. For context, last season, UCLA was 2-0 versus Mountain West teams. What changed? Adding another layer to the drama is Foster's deep personal connection to the program. He was a standout UCLA running back before his NFL career. And apart from a single year at Texas Tech, he's coached in Westwood since 2013. Is this the lowest point in his Bruin journey? Foster himself admits, "It's pretty low right now," reflecting on the disappointment as someone who's invested so much of his life into the team. Now, let's talk about Nico Iamaleava. His situation is a lightning rod for debate. UCLA made headlines in the transfer portal by landing this former five-star, who was once tabbed as Tennessee's quarterback of the future. But after a dramatic exit, Nico came home expecting to rejuvenate a talent-drained Bruins offense. 3 games in, it's clear he simply doesn't have enough help. CBS Sports noted that Nico's advisors were worried about a thin supporting cast. And this rocky start affirms their concerns. Iamaleava's individual performances have been a mixed bag. He's thrown an interception in each outing with a 63.9% completion rate. But how much blame can you pin on him? He's the team's leading rusher, both in yards and carries, and has UCLA's lone rushing touchdown, all signs that he's doing everything he can in a stagnant attack. But one player alone can't turn the tide. This brings us to the contract intrigue fueling buyout rumors. Foster signed a 5-year deal worth $3.1 million annually, a relative bargain in the Power Four, and nearly half of what his predecessor Chip Kelly took home. Notably, if UCLA decides to fire Foster before December 1st, they'll owe him 70% of the remaining contract, dropping to 60% after that date. For a big-name program, this is a very manageable financial hit compared to the buyout deals at many other schools. So, what next? Despite the swirling rumors and heated criticism, Foster urges patience and loyalty. "If you're a true Bruin, you stick around," he insists. He points out that plenty of storied programs have weathered rough starts and still bounced back. His message to fans, loud and clear: stay with the process or walk away. And this is the part most people miss. Does Foster deserve more time, given his history with the school? Or is it time for UCLA to cut losses and start fresh? Is the main problem coaching, recruiting, player discipline, or a bit of everything? Are buyouts becoming too much of a crutch for underperforming programs, or a necessary safeguard? Let's open the floor. Should DeShaun Foster get another chance, or is it time for change at UCLA? What's really holding this team back? Share your thoughts in the comments. Agreement, disagreement, or a whole new angle.